Hello, I am back at the Motorhome and Caravan Show at the NEC in October 2025, and today I'm with my friends on the Barefoot stand, created and manufactured in the Cotswolds. These are the coolest little caravans you're ever going to see, and one common complaint today is that caravans are just getting too complicated, too heavy, just too much. So Barefoot have taken that on board and they've launched this, the Barefoot Bothy, which is simple, lightweight, uncomplicated, but still really, really cool. Let's take a look. Now these caravans are generally made to order, and you can even choose the color of the GRP. This is a one-piece GRP molding, which of course not only is great for the aesthetics, great for the aerodynamics, it's also great against water ingress. It's quite a narrow caravan, which makes it very, very, very easy to tow. And you know what I'm going to say, folks? It's of course very, very EV friendly. So now the regular Barefoot that we know and love has got a washroom in the back, but this Barefoot does not have a washroom. This is aimed more at people stepping up from camping, but also maybe solo caravanners who don't mind the fact that the porta potty is under the seat here. So let's take a very brief look at the inside. Actually, before we go in, let's just talk about this, the 10-year body shell warranty, because it's a one-piece GRP construction. And also, of course, the important details. What is the weight? Unladen MRO of this caravan is 706 kilos. It can be plated to either an MTPLM of 750, which gives you not a huge amount of payload, about 40 kilos, or it can be plated up to 850 kilos because it's on an 850 kilo chassis. So even if you've only got a license that will let you tow 750, this is a viable option. Now, because these caravans are pretty much bespoke, you can choose your interior finish. So this is, I have to say, I really like this one. This is quite a nice nautical theme. Well, I think it's nautical, with the blues and the stripes, the colourful stripes, and the grey wallboard. And then the lovely Kathy from Barefoot, she's assembled this mood board, which is going to be the next one of these they make, which is going to have this sort of beigey, dusky pink wallboard with a nice green tweed and some tartan here, and then some floral curtains. So whether you want to go cabin cruiser or whether you want to go Scottish country cottage, the choice is yours. But the quality of the materials is pretty much second to none, because we've got even things like Karndean flooring, which is superb. So yes, let's have a little bit more of a wander through. And first of all, let's have a sweep round. So instead of the washroom now, we have a bunk or a sofa. It's quite a short sofa. I don't have my tape measure with me. It looks like it's probably only suitable for a small person. And then underneath there is your slide out porta potty for nighttime emergencies. You can get an awning for this caravan. It does have an awning rail, so you can put an awning up if you want to sleep people in the awning. Of course, don't forget to, you can also put out a toilet tent outside, so that might be a more attractive option, especially if you're transitioning from camping. Another thing is, let me just turn the camera around, because you might be a little bit worried about the headroom. Hello. So here I am. In the centre of the caravan. I am 5'10.5", and yeah, a couple of inches there, so not too bad at all. And I'm right down near the front until well, that's actually padded. That is padded. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I could just rub my head on there, but I won't because I'll leave a horrible greasy patch. And now, of course, when I looked at the Barefoot last time, I made a huge error in the beds because I tried to sleep sideways, but in these beds you sleep up and down, so I don't want to put my boots on their lovely seats, but let's just see if I can do this on my own. This is where I need a glamorous assistant, but my glamorous assistant is at work in Belgium, so I'm going to have to do this on my own. Bear with. Right, so I am 5'10.5". Normally you down there? So I think normally you'd put your head this end and put your feet that end, because obviously that's a bit lower. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to flip it simply because I can't be bothered to take my boots off, and I don't want to put my boots on these beautiful seats. So I'm going to do it the other way around and be cockeyed as usual. So hover my foot. Yep, this is long enough. This is long enough. Even if you're 6 foot tall, that is long enough, and that's going to make a nice wide bed as well. Did I just say a nice wide bed? Now, because this is a basic caravan, the kitchen is pretty basic, just cold water, obviously no heating, no hob, so you'd be looking at bringing a camping stove. There's your water tank in there, and there's no fridge. What you do have is a cool box, which is more than adequate. So really this is a 3-season caravan. You got room to put your bedding under the seats here, but it is open to the elements, so I would probably say want to leave your bedding in the car, just because it's going to look a bit off with all your sleeping bags and stuff under the beds there, or you could just put them in boxes under the beds. All in all, for the grand price of £25,500, it's really, really nice. This is the kind of thing that is really I think this is probably gonna be one of the things that saves caravanning, which is lightweight, simple to use, easy to tow, EV friendly, fairly affordable, but the most important thing of all is it is as cool as mustard. The Barefoot Bothy. Oh, it's ever so nice. So there you have it, folks. Is this the caravan that's going to save caravanning? I think it might just be. Do check it out. I'll leave details of Barefoot caravans in the description below this video. Don't forget, if you want a Barefoot with heating and a proper washroom, they've got the traditional Barefoot here. This one is obviously a lot more expensive. This is nearly 40,000, but you can use this one all year round, and you've got your shower and washroom and all that in this one. But today we're talking about the Barefoot Bothy, a nice, simple, lightweight, cool caravan. Yes, you can even have it plated to 750 kilos, which is fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. If you did, you know what to do. Please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't already. It just leaves me to say, from Ted and Dougal, who are back with my mum, and from me, thanks for tuning in.